to find a hero that deals well with the TA, and also now you have an alchemist. Now you have a hero that will be like, you don't get pressured as Largo. You don't get pressured as TA when you're facing Largo. Mirana is dead, by the way, top.
It runs down, nowhere to go. No leap, only took Starstorm level 1. The lane right here, right? And that's the one thing, like, we're getting more and more from Dota Plus. I wish we got that in the spectator view for Casper. Jinq is gonna get killed off, and that will be a kill for Skin. Potentially go to that Aghanim Scepter afterwards and give that over to the Queen of Pain. You can see all the Queen right now.
It's always really
In trouble again.
Yeah.
Gonna end up dying here for the second time. He's given up both kills.
That's not for the likes of you.
I was thinking if you Nightmare and charge up a stun on Alchemist, you might have had him force it out, but there's the blink forward. Nightmare coming through onto the Sand King. I think that had him avoid the Scream, and that's what's kept him alive up to this point. And they'll still get the kill. XM's got himself another Scream of Pain anyway at level 4.
This might die here, actually.
They're going to try and go in Shiro. If anybody comes over to try and save him, maybe they'll be there. And actually, the attention is now onto the Bane, who's going to Nightmare himself. That gets pulled off immediately. Starstorm doing some okay damage, but they haven't put everything on to wide just yet. They finally land an arrow and get that kill. But the thing that's...
Waiting for your mid lane.
Make a move on Bach. Try to get this kill. Cursed Crown. They'll have Yopaj to follow it up, but he is a speedy guy, and...
I just love the phases on this dude. I mean, the phases, Largo makes all the difference.
God, not only that, he's also got the Polywog charm, too.
Licking the slow off, and still dying.
Eventually, Cursed Crown's gonna pop, and that last hit is... So Alex still kind of foregoing this Ags, and I thought maybe the timing was going to be a little bit earlier to want to get the Ags off Radiance, so they'll go in with Burrow Strike. Yopaj didn't use Epicenter yet, and he'll die in return for the kill onto Y. That feels good, and not only that, the slow pace.
We need some SCA then, you know?
There was a grip, and they're going to try and maybe go and fight this afterwards. They did use the Shapeshift. They'll send the Overlord creep.
Can they finally find this Alchemist? Like, they're scouting him constantly with wolves.
Trying. We're gonna go on to the out. Get this kill. Get that first,
The second time, though, is questionable.
They're gonna try and dive this again. They're looking in the same spot they just killed this Alchemist. There's an Obs that sees the Dire coming in, and it sends great Nightmare to try and avoid what was coming his way, but it can only last so long. They'll end up dead. For a split second. The chase is on, but will stun himself. Will then get arrows. They do have the Essence Distiller. They'll steal the arrow, throw it back. That lands, and Skem's going to be chased. They've got the Radiance. Shapeshift behind them, and he gives up chase on this Marauder to try and go, but that leads him into getting terrorized. He's got the stun in just a second. Pops the BKB to get the kill on the Innocent. The little Sonic Wave that lands on 2 that gets the kill on the Yopaj. They lost both supports, and with the end of the BKB, they are forced to TP away. Shiva's here. Find Innocence. Nightmare avoids the arrow. Brings Sap back to full health, but as Lycan does best, as we talked about in the draft, he's got these wolves, he's got these creeps, he's got... They're smoked up, they want to make a play.
They're so fast.
And they go with Fiend's Grip. They will find the Mirana. Probably not what they would have wanted overall, as that is just a 5-position Mirana, but a kill.
Can they kill
Shiro? They're thinking about going in on him. They've got these wolves spotting him. Shapeshift immediately used, and they're right around him. Shiro is going to pop that BKB. He's got the catchy lick for some help. Chase is on. Shiro, he's lost that ulti. He's lost that chemical rage. He still needs to get out, but the BKB is over, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Not only in trouble, but he's dead. With 4 heroes coming in from OG.
A long time ago. I respect that. I love these niche strats.
Yopaj not making the move yet, but this is going to be an Alchemist who jumps in with the stun to blow up Tim's. Yopaj taking that moment to just leave. The rest of your team.
His throne would probably be falling right now. If that is right, you know.
You think so?
Probably.
Means that Alchemist self-stuns himself. Jump in, Tim's in trouble. Yule Sonic Wave. That was not the best. And Tim's is back full health, and Natsumi's going to get the Aegis. They get the kill in a Y, and now they're going to lose Bach, everybody around him. And Alchemist has stunned himself under a ward, and now forced to pop that BKB and TP out.
Two of them, the diff.
Yeah.
Diff is pretty
so
big.
That's like a 3k difference, but this is Yule's and Blink for Dark Will and a Sharp. So
And you know why that's... Hold that thought.
Jump in, but Shadow Realm, Burrow Strike, trying to get the stun off. Won't stun himself because of the BKB. They do kill Tims. They'll at least get one. The telekinesis on the Templar Assassin, who's got himself an Aegis. Assuming even if he dies the first time, we'll have a second one to try and get it done. Moonlight Shadow, there he goes on the first life. And they get more. Got Moonlight thinking about the Epicenter. Meteor Hammer strikes down BKB. Epicenter backline, Jin-Q dead, but they go for the Templar Assassin to get the kill a second time. Vici coming out ahead on this one. And getting themselves the TA twice, you know, on the next 4 minutes. Maybe they use this time to farm, but as I say that, you know, when you get an opportunity with Queen of Pain showing up top, you're going to take that opportunity and go. It's everybody here, and he just happens to stumble into the entire team, and as
There was like a lot of things in it, so I'm surprised that they added all of them. But okay.
Yeah, true. Alchemist alone up top, they're all going. She was guard, Burrow Strike, now they look for the Terrorize, they'll get it off onto the Alchemist, they need him to get saved here. They've got the Nightmare saved, the BKB is going to be popping, the damage coming into the Alchemist is going to be overwhelming, and they will still get this kill. They also took the Bane, Natsumi getting both.
He's gone, and so most likely is the side in top lane, maybe mid 2, if there's no buyback.
This Bach is more difficult, BKB, buybacks from both. And now they'll jump in. Sonic Wave comes out. Blink on top. They're trying to get the kill on Natsumi for the Burrow Strike. Shiro, you just fall back. You're an Alchemist, and you just fall back to die. Oh, dear. Fiend's Grip is on the Mirana, but nobody's there to get the kill. They'll look over at Yopaj. Stolen Burrow Strike. Sticks on him. Yopaj is dead. Telekinesis onto this White Cape. They have the damage. They've got the stuff that's TP with the Nightmare. And Raven's dead too. XM going to hold this game for the side of Vici because they just...
doing it. She did get that Aghanim. Unfortunately, her carry just died twice in a row, but it doesn't matter because this game is on the bottom. Natsumi gets another kill.
Yeah, but it is a bit of a problem. Burrow Strike lands onto this Quap. They're going to steal Burrow Strike again. And can they find the close down here on anybody? Ooh, that's a telekinesis onto Shiro to throw him right on top of this Dark Will. They'll get the kill on Tim's. Well done there by Xinqiu to get that crossover. Double BKB. And now Sonic Wave goes out. Have the Aeon Disc to survive. The telekinesis locks up another. Yopaj in trouble. They've got a gem on multiple heroes. And they're going to get another kill onto this Yopaj Sand King who doesn't have buyback. Can they get anything more? Xinqiu's in on a sentry. That's a problem. He's nullified. He'll toss himself away. And Burrow Strike TP out. Well done. To Don't Stop Me Frog. Instead of Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Much faster pace song. Easy kill there onto the Dark Will. Sonic Wave gets used. Of course, you got to remember that he's got the Refresher Shard. They still want to go in for more. Right click's coming in from Natsumi, but that's going to be another telekinesis stun. They have the Fiend's Grip. They're going to kill on a Yopaj. There was telekinesis onto an ally to throw him down right on top of Yopaj. And Natsumi's taking a lot of damage. Even with the BKB, he just can't survive. But the arrow hits the Alchemist. Can Natsumi get out? No. Still, they get this kill. They look for more. The BKB is about to end on XM. They're going to look over and try and maybe get Raven as well as Natsumi. What do you want to put away from that, though? Ooh, and disc on Tim's pop. Telekinesis on XM. Means he's got the blink still up, and now the Fiend's Grip onto Tim's. And he's a dead Dark Willow. Definitely dead to rights. XM's and this is going to be popped. They'll buy back on this Dark Will. This one's going to be thrown over onto Raven, who's still got that BKB rolling for a moment. They go to the Epicenter. It's going to be the Burrow Strike down towards the edge, but it's going to be a miss on this Burrow Strike. That means Epicenter doesn't do a lot of damage. Natsumi's going to be low. He's going to be ending up dead instead. And they'll finish off the TA who's got buyback, who wanted dreams of a Divine Rapier. Find the Rubik, but look at how strong he is, and instead they'll call an ambulance, but not for me. They'll get the kill here onto the Sand King. They use Rapier to right click, and it literally did nothing. center. Burrow strike back on, coming through. Hits on two with the Burrow strike with Yopaj. He's trying to find the damage out here anywhere, but the telekinesis save is going to be onto the Bane. Now the holds over the rest of the Sonic Wave Punch on Natsumi. With the Divine Rapier, he's just not doing the damage. He'll lose it. That's going to be GG. Triple kill for XM.
Two different ideas, two different styles. Like on one side, you basically all hidden. He's just looking.
Nick's Voyeur confirmed. Body blocks onto Natsumi, and these Eidolons hitting away. They are looking to get a kill here onto the Necro, and will it's first blood for Bach on. But TB at level 8, he's happy. Puck level 8 as well, about to hit that level 9, while Earthshaker's about to hit that level 10, so about a 2-level advantage. Natsumi's looking to try and get himself out of Reaper Scythe and get something going here, but telekinesis throws him up into the high ground into a black hole. Arrow flies in, but it's blocked by an Eidolon.
The black tombstone hole right there.
Echo? He walked right into the Earthshaker, who now has a blink with that kill, and they also got the Rubik. Hook shot connects, and this is going to be potentially 3 heroes. Y doesn't have a lot of mana, but he does have himself a Lotus and had that wand charges, but...
Dude, the zombies are kind of messy with Mirana. Gotta be a bit careful. One more decay and... Yeah, nice little kill for the Shaker. Enigma again. Ooh.
Back to back, that's really bad. You know where maybe Enigma could have gone for something else? They're looking for another one. Hook shot doesn't land. Yopaj has the blink dagger, so they could sit on him if they find him. This is going to be a Reaper Scythe. That is through onto the Undying as well as a Tombstone. Got the Ceaseless Dirge. We've got Raven chasing the blink, the fissure, the kill, and this is falling apart for Vici. Yeah,
oh, terribly.
Would have loved a bit more levels.
How quickly
Echo, Wolves, and the kill. This is a big issue too, is they're gonna have ways to kind of keep the vision on you. Using these wolves to just continue to see you and continue to lock you down, and that is another death. Yopaj is online. Yopaj is a problem. Got an amplified damage. Hook shot comes through, lands on a Bach, but they've got the telekinesis. Can they hold him down? No, Yopaj is able to just get away, and he is no worse for wear. He walks into Cogs, and they find the puck for a second. Maybe Yopaj overstaying his welcome. Moonlight Shadow a little bit late. They'll use the dust. These wolves are chasing. He needs to run away as he's getting hit by not only these wolves, but this Centaur Conqueror. Pucks in onto the Clockwork as well as the Mirana, but Blood Grenade thrown over onto XM. He's not going to be able to get a secondary kill. They Echo Slam for 12 seconds, but if they stay too long, this Echo could be what turns this around. Rocket Flare stolen. Dream Coil gets committed.
Protect him from the inevitable Echo.
Gonna see Natsumi, but Skem's gonna cut him off at the pass. Leaps from both this Mirana as well as this Rubik, who's got another leap to work with. They will throw the Dream Coil down onto Natsumi. He's gonna stun himself. Echo Slam! Fissure on 2! Black Hole committed! It gets 1! Natsumi's on the edge. Fade Bolt's there. They just don't have the damage to get the kill. And coming around the back is gonna be Raven. They get the kill on his InQ as well. And that's gonna be Bach in trouble, chased, and very much in a dangerous spot. He's going to try and get away, but the Rocket Flare slows him up. The blink from Yopaj, and that will be 3.
Soon, you know, the wolf is actually, no pun intended,
Okay, Reaper Scythe to stop this TBY caught and seen again. Like I said, whoever finds him kills him. Map, and you got to hope if you're TB that you just don't give up your life, and he's got to survive continually to get the 1 death. And other than that, now Echo Slam committed now through on Bach. And they get another kill. If you're gonna have the ability to come back again for Vici, right? Again, really low. Echo Slam committed. Terrorblade in trouble. Gotta find a target. Gets the Sunder off. They have the Reaper Scythe follow up? No, nothing yet from the Rubik. He could have gone there, but they go to the Black Hole instead, and it's just Aegis. I don't know if that's really worth it at the end of the day. And the hook shot connects. They go to the Reaper, got themselves everything. Reaper Scythe hits, and the Dream Coil is just not doing the damage. Reaper Scythe won't get the kill on a Raven initially, but there is the follow-up from Y that does finish him off, but it is 3 for 1, and in Aegis, just too early here from Vici to commit everything for a Natsumi Aegis.
Yeah, exactly. If they
Climb Clockwork, but he's got that Yule. Hookshot misses, TP attempt, but the Malefice is there, and they will get this kill on the Tims.
It's like they send these wolves to kind of nibble on the Undying, but there's always someone lurking afterwards. It's Mirana this time.
Dream Coil, Mirana in trouble, dead. Fissure connects. They've got this Necro going in. They'll also use the Shape Shift. Look for the Rubik, the Nullifier through. That's going to be a kill. Even though he steals the totem, they'll TP everybody else out, so it ends up being a trade.
Even he's
going on the Dominator. And he wants it for the armor, the health regen, and honestly, a Dominator creep, I guess, is okay, but goddamn, anything to survive. Natsumi? Gotta be careful about how you position. Tims is also over here, and they're setting up inside these trees, but XM, he's gonna get this Dream Coil out. Black Hole's gonna be committed. It's only on the Yopaj. That's good enough to get this kill. They can't in time, and will slam down, but the damage isn't too overwhelming. Shiro is in the middle of the mix. They go to the Reaper site. They need a way for him to survive. He just already used Sunder. Raven ends up dead, but this is just not the way that they wanted it to go. They could not kill Yopaj in time before he was able to let this Echo Slam rip. Rules Cogs and Arrow missing. XM trying to get away. The Cogs miss again. He's able to jaunt over to the Illusory Orb with the double leaps, the phase shift. He's still trying to find a way out. Blinks. Can he still get away? XM waiting Rift jaunts over to the Illusory Orb once again. He gets down into the trees. Hookshot's a complete miss, but he walks into the Wolves. Juked, but into the Wolves who now disappear. That gives him the opportunity to Illusory Orb out, but instead he stays, he blinks, and he TPs.
Killing him is... It's possible. Like, if you manage to full-on black hole him...
Now with an Aegis. Echo Slam down, and Enigma is dead. Getting this Aegis could be massive, but...
It's so dangerous, though.
They're not setting anybody up inside the pit. They're not trying to give away the fact that they've got these heroes, or how many heroes they've got in here. And it's going to be popped. They're going to buy back on the Mirana. They're going to drop down the Tombstone. Now they've got the Nullifier. It's going to be onto the Undying. He's going to be dead. He's got the buyback available. Now they go. Black Hole. He's going to be through. It's on Natsumi. He's in trouble. Hookshot going to be blocked by the Black Hole. They get the counter Natsumi with the Echo Slam down by Yopaj. The damage on a Bach. He is getting low, but he's going to jump into the Tombstone. He's going to survive for a little bit longer. He's going to be terribly doing everything he can, but they go to the Reapers and they get the kill. Shiro's going to be dead. Aegis going to be picked up and snatched by Bach. He goes back into the Tombstone. They're going to buy back here on the Rubik. They've got a second life on Bach, who tries to TP out and doesn't. Fissure comes in just in time. They get the kill onto the Undying. And now they're going to get a second kill here on a Bach. Despite the fact that they got this Aegis, they will lose these heroes.
Dude, what a culmination of this whole game. Like,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They will make the move. Dream Coil down, and this is going to be... Ooh, Scam? Dead. Well, Thorn would have got him, eventually. Tier 3 tower, you weren't able to get anything more, but they're going to commit this Metamorphosis to go for your Tier 3 tower, and they take buildings pretty quickly. Fissure comes in, deterrent, a Box sitting in the back, ready with the BKB Blink, as well as that Black Hole, and ready to go. They were the ones who got the banner. This is massive. Lycan's going for the bottom set of racks. He's got the bottom tier 3. He gets the bottom melee racks, and now he's going to look for everything else. But Bach's going to be willing to commit this Black Hole to go and get this kill on to the Lycan. We'll even have to commit the Dream Coil, but Raven's not dying just yet. They got to send this Enigma away, and he's dead. What was that last hit? That was half health to dead. Spotted, because now Undying, after all the abuse, he has it down. Echo Slam, that gets committed down. They go to the Black Hole. It's going to be through the look to get this kill. Can they get Natsumi? Can they get this hero? Comes out again. They got the Reaper, so they get the kill here on the Terrible, and now he's going to have to come back into the fight. They get the kill on the Bach. Bach's got buyback. They got the kill on the Clockwork. He's the only one dead so far. Natsumi at full health, running with 200 regen at the moment. So getting the kill on this Natsumi Necro is going to be tough. Scam ends up dead to XM. And can they get the kill here on the Puck? Can they get these heroes back into the fight? They're getting the Nullifier on XM. He's going to be able to Illusory Orb away. These heroes on the run, terribly not exactly chasing in. He's going to...
Enigma shine, like, he's got the Refresher Shard to work with, so if they go on the Terrible, that's a big opportunity for everyone else to work their magic.
Echo. Fissure, Reaper Sight, not enough. Shiro able to survive. Pops the Satanic. Hookshot comes in with the Undying. Enigma's not here. There's no response. And Enigma's walking down. Tim's gonna overclock. They go into Shiro, they land that fissure. It's in on it terribly. The arrow's going to be thrown out. Not going to land on anybody. Hits a creep. Bach with the BKB. Does he have an opportunity to blink in here? Blackpool's going to be onto the Natsumi Necro, who's going to be dead. He does have buyback back at this juncture. And now, looking over at the side of the fight, Shiro here with Bach as well as Zinju. They'll find themselves the clockwork. They'll use them up in the air. They go to the echo. They've got themselves a vision. Look at the kill here on Zinju. He's going to be in trouble with the Refrender. The black hole. He's got a sliver of health. He might be able to get the kill. He will. On a Yopa. Shiro still working. Natsumi with BKB. No, Fire's going to be up in the Terror Blade. He's trying to stand his ground. They go and throw the Dream Coil down. Shiro's going to be hit with the Abyssal Blade that came out from Raven, but he's going to have himself a second life. Doesn't have Metamorphosis. He doesn't have Terror Wave, but he does have Demon Seal. Does he have the damage? Nullifier in. They've got Bach back into the fight. They go to the Yules. They've got Raven hitting away. And Shiro's going to pop that BKB. He's going after this Natsumi Necro. They use that Sunder. He's still alive. Yopa's in trouble. He's going to be hit with the Blood Sword. They get the kill. Yopa's to look over the Lycan. The chase is on. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can. It's the fateful difference. Buyback going to be committed by Raven. They get the kill. Natsumi's going to be there for 2 minutes. They'll look over the rest. They'll leap away. Blink out. XM infantry. Close. They get a kill there on a scam. Triple kill for Shiro.
Dude, what an insane fight from both sides. Holy hell, the Terrorblade, all he had to do is just stand there and hit. Like, he literally didn't move.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's structures are fortified.
That's
Called GG.
It's just GG's. Yeah, game's over.
Each what a two comebacks. Wow.
GG game. Fantastic game. Good one. It's so damn entertaining. Like, they're just putting up a show. You know, they know that they're here for the chat, you know, and they're putting up a show.
Yeah, they really are. That is a really impressive victory, though, from Vici in both games.